Okay, what's up everybody? What's going on? I hope you guys are doing well. For those of you that don't know, I'm Sean Kitching and I make a whole bunch of travel videos. Today we are going to be talking about probably the #1 most asked question that I get, and that's ways that I make money with my travel videos and how I afford to travel. So I'm going to give you guys 5 ways that I make money with travel videos, and I'm not going to waste any time, so let's get straight into it. Okay, so something to keep in mind with these tips just before I get into them is you guys can kind of tailor these little things to fit with exactly what you're doing. For me, this is what worked because of the nature of my content. Just keep an open mind about it, and you might have to tweak them a little bit to fit with what you guys are doing exactly with your travel videos. Okay, so the first way that I make money with my travel videos is one of my favorites, and that is creating music videos for up-and-coming producers all over the world. How this usually works is a record label or just an independent artist will reach out to me and ask if they can use my footage for a music video, or if I would like to edit a music video for them, and if their tracks and music fits with the vibe of my whole channel and the videos that I like to create, then I usually say yes, and I'll put together a cool music video for them, like these ones that I'm playing in the background. It's a really cool way to use some of the footage that you've already filmed in the past and still generate some form of revenue off of it. So this is definitely one of my favorite ways, and it's always fun editing like summer vibe music videos and getting to work with other creatives, so it's always fun. Okay, so the second way that I make money with my travel videos is by licensing footage. You can do this through multiple like websites where you actually just put up all of your content that you want to license and people can contact you through there. I haven't had any experience with those, but I've heard they're really good. The only licensing experience that I've had is companies reaching out to me requesting certain videos that I've put up on YouTube or Instagram, wanting certain clips out of those that they want to license and use for their own promotional videos. So for example, I think one of the biggest ones that I did was for Qantas. The airline wanted promotional content to promote a destination in Asia. They were running some like competition or some special. And then I've done some for travel agencies. If they want to promote certain destinations, they might want to use some of my content and add it to their like little highlight reel that they're going to be pushing out on their social media or something like that. So it's a really nice way to get a second life on some of the older content that you might have created, and you don't even have to do any of the work like the editing and stuff. You just send them off the raw clips and they pay you for them, and it's a done deal. Third way that I make money with travel videos is by creating content for brands and doing brand videos for other companies. So often I will reach out to brands and tell them what I could offer them, and other times they'll reach out to me. Maybe they've seen one of the videos I've done in the past on my YouTube channel or Instagram, and they'll reach out asking if I can make something similar for them. Usually it's like kind of travel oriented stuff and fashion, so like cool shorts companies or sunglass companies, a lot of clothing. I've done some for camera companies and camera accessory companies. You can just put together like really cool little promo videos. Often I share them on my social media as well, so if you guys check through there, you'll probably notice that there's a whole lot of them. One of the most recent ones I did on my YouTube channel was a jewelry company that we shot in Indonesia, which I'll link up in one of these corners. That was a really fun one and one I'm really proud of. Something else that I wanted to include in this is I recently made a video about how I actually pitch my ideas to brands as a small influencer, which I will also link down in the description. So if you guys want to get a more in-depth kind of idea of how I go about doing that, then go check that out. Fourth way that I make money with my travel content is promotion on my social platforms. So usually on my YouTube or on my Instagram, brands and companies will often pay you to feature one of their products or to mention one of their services or something and show that to your audience and direct traffic back to them. Something to note with this that is very important is make sure that the thing that you're promoting you actually believe in, and make sure it fits with your kind of niche. Make sure that the brand and your vision is kind of cohesive and they complement each other rather than like not really work together. So something to note with this one is you do have to have a little bit of a following on one of these social media platforms. The fifth and final way is by selling products online. And this is actually something that I haven't started doing yet, but I am thinking about starting it, and a lot of my friends have told me about them doing it and how they've been quite successful in it. And the way that you can do this is, the probably most popular one is by selling Lightroom presets or LUTs for grading your footage. Other people have all sorts of other things like selling merch or selling online courses like editing tutorials or videos like this or something that you could package really nicely and then promote those and sell them to the people that are watching your content. For this one, it will work a lot better, at least if you do have a bit of following as well, because it's going to make it easier for you to sell your products, otherwise you're not going to really have anyone to sell them to. But if you do have a bit of a following, this is a really sweet one because it's passive income. You can kind of set that up, and once it's set up, you don't have to keep working on it. You do the work once and then that can keep generating revenue for as long as you keep promoting it, pretty much. So that's a really good one, and that's one I'm looking to start getting into this year, hopefully. So look out for cool stuff like LUTs and presets and a whole lot of cool stuff coming on all of my platforms really soon as well. I hope some of these tips are useful and maybe you guys can start implementing some of these to help you generate extra revenue so you can keep traveling and keep making all your badass travel videos. These things would have really been useful to me when I was first starting out. If you guys are capturing good content, there's no reason that you guys can't be doing these and generating money and being able to afford your next travel trips and everything as well. So that's super cool. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Not about you.